I love having food that I've grown myself that I can share with people. It's become my thoughts is my legacy because I want to see it where it is here for 7 generations.
Hey folks, today I'm here at Louise's property in southern Saskatchewan. This is a property that I have intimately been involved with several years ago, helping Louise to build out some of the infrastructure on this property. And I thought we'd have a short conversation today just to discuss some of the reasons why Louise has chosen to live in a rural environment on a property that I would classify as anti-fragile. So hopefully you get a few nuggets of wisdom out of this conversation, and it'll get you clear on whether or not you want a lifestyle similar to what Louise is choosing to live here. Hey Louise.
Hi there, Rob.
How's it going?
I'm good.
Tell me a little bit about where we are in Saskatchewan and how long you've lived here.
So it's been about 11 years. I'm just right outside a major city. So I have kind of the best of both worlds where in 5 minutes I can be at a grocery store, but I have peace and quiet and birds singing whenever I want. Animals around and walking out and first thing in the morning and being able to pluck a tomato off a plant and have that for breakfast. And when I found this property, it was kind of like knowing, because I'm single, that I couldn't be too far away from some of the amenities and just the help that I would need, like plumbers and electricians and stuff. So this was kind of the best of both worlds, with being close enough to the city that people are still willing to come out and do the work, but yet far enough away that I get the feeling of being on the farm again.
What are the things that concerned you about city life that you feel like you're able to achieve living kind of in more of a rural environment?
A big one was privacy. Not having to look into your neighbors, being able to see what your neighbor is watching on TV at night from your backyard. Just the peace and quiet of it, like not having the traffic going by, hearing the birds and the crickets and the frogs at night again. Being able to see a full moon without any obstructions. And then the other thing that was like being able to grow my own food again. You don't appreciate it when you're young, and then when you start getting older, to have good food. And being able to share that with my grandchildren, and they taste a carrot that's straight from the garden and they go, oh my God, I didn't even think I liked carrots, and now I do. That's been a big motivator for this place.
So you've invested pretty heavily in your energy infrastructure. Can you tell me why that was important to you?
Being conscious of how you live and how much energy I do consume was important. I really believe in giving back to the earth, like something for the 7 generations forward, and not just for myself. And also, becoming a grandma and wanting something for my grandchildren for their future and the rest of the generations. And also for my own security, the backup, like when the power goes out, still having that stuff to be able to not have to worry about it.
And it wasn't just about utility for you. I mean, you've obviously invested heavily in the aesthetics of the property as well. And how has having this pond and some of the other kind of amenities that you've built here changed the feel of the place?
Oh my God, that pond has been a game changer for me, for the socialization and the recreation, even just the peace of mind. You can't have a bad day when you're sitting beside the pond, and seeing the wildlife come back has been huge, with birds and we had muskrats, the ducks, the babies. It's really neat to see.
It's so cool how water just kind of is a magnet towards ecology, hey?
And for the grandkids, they're so excited to come out and see it and be around it.
Do they jump in all the time?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
Yeah.
And so on one hand, it's been amazing to kind of watch the progression of this property, but now you're getting ready to take on another project.
Really geared to more aging in place, because it's something I want to end my days on a property like this. So with that more in mind, with the creation of this new property has been paramount. It's become my thoughts is my legacy, because I want to see it where it is here for 7 generations.
One thing that really inspired me when I was working on this property with you was your commitment to attracting like-minded people and building community around yourself. I've really taken that to heart in the way that I have started building our property. We now have people residing with us, in tiny houses and things like that. And it's been really inspiring to watch you build that infrastructure into your plan on this property. And it seems like you're doing that again on the next property. because you really recognize the importance of relationships, or at least from my perspective, looking from the outside in.
I love having food that I've grown myself that I can share with people. Having people pop in and it's just, you just throw a couple of extra potatoes in the pot and they sit down and have supper with us. Having that old style community feeling.
Yeah.
I planned out, to have somebody where they have their own space and I have my own space, but we're still both enjoying the property and working towards kind of the same goals and stuff. Sometimes people need a place to go and heal a heart, and that's what I want this place to be, and I want my new place to be, where they can come out and reconnect again to the land and hug a tree. And
I look forward to touring your new property as well. So we're going to be doing a tour of Louise's property. If you want to learn more about all the different elements on this property and what makes it anti-fragile, stay tuned to the channel. If you're interested in learning more about what an anti-fragile property means or how to build one for yourself, make sure you get in touch. We'll leave a link to the URL in the show notes down below. Thanks so much, Louise.
Hey, thanks, Rob.
Yeah.